Is everyone's ready?
There are 19,000 nuclear weapons in the world today, of which 4,800 are currently active, according to the Federation of American Scientists. However, it would only take a very small amount to cause destructive effects throughout the world. Hello, my name is p4.final.mgarzon, and today I am here to persuade you on why nuclear weapons should be banned. First, I would like to talk about the destructive effects these weapons pose to humanity and Earth, the terrorist groups that threaten to use them, and steps being taken towards secure disarmament. Let's talk about the destructive effects these weapons can cause. The effects of these weapons pose a drastic threat to Earth and humanity. The last nuclear weapons to be used in warfare were the atomic bombs that were dropped in Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945 during the Second World War. According to Atomic Archive, a total of 204,000 people died, including numerous reports of cancer, burns, and several scars. However, nowadays, most nuclear weapons are much larger than the ones used during these events. The following slide is an example of a 150 kiloton nuclear bomb being used in New York City and provides an example of the radius in which it would cause immense destruction. According to the graph, parts of Manhattan, New Jersey, Queens, and Brooklyn would be immediately destroyed upon detonation. According to Atomic Archive, approximately 833,000 people would die, which is 4 times the amount of people that died in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Apart from the immense amount of destruction these weapons can cause, these weapons can also result in fallout and radiation, which can contaminate environments they are exposed to. An example of such contaminated environments is Bikini Atoll. According to UNESCO, Bikini Atoll is a group of islands located in the Marshall Islands that underwent nuclear testing from 1946 to 1958, in which 23 nuclear bomb tests were detonated here. As a result of the detonation of these bombs, several elements were released which caused radiation effects, making the lands uninhabitable, including strontium-90 and cesium-137, which can lead to thyroid, leukemia, lung cancer, breast cancer, damage in the blood system, reproduction problems, and other effects such as bleeding and bloody vomiting. Among these effects, the elements that were exposed here could last years to actually remove, according to Atomic Archive. As a result, till this day, the Bikini Atoll is currently uninhabitable. Apart from contamination, the after effects of these weapons could pose dramatic changes on Earth and humanity. According to Carl Sagan's book, Global Atmospheric Consequences of Nuclear War, should a nuclear war occur, an event known as nuclear winter would occur, in which semi-darkness would occur along with sub-freezing temperatures, sunblock from massive firestorms and fumes that would result from a massive exchange of explosions, and the death of most agricultural and crops throughout the world. Because of this and the sunblock, most people would die due to the fact that most countries nowadays in third world countries depend upon seasons to plant crops, such as India. Now that we have examined the effects of these weapons, let's examine the groups that threaten to use them today. According to the New York Times, Al-Qaeda and 4 other terrorist groups have publicly stated that they are willing to create and obtain nuclear weapons to use. In 2011, the Moldovan police intercepted a smuggling ring selling highly enriched uranium. Highly enriched uranium is an element that is used in nuclear weapons and was used in the atomic bomb. As a result, if terrorists were to possess such weapons, they could make a bomb similar to the atomic bomb, which would make it relatively simple. According to the New York Times, a black market for these elements actually exists. In 2012, there were 18 confirmed cases of theft or loss of these materials, and such possession of these materials could result in easily making a nuclear weapon. Now that we've examined the groups that threaten to use these weapons, let's examine the steps being taken to secure and reduce nuclear weapons that we can support. Steps being taken in the world to reduce and secure nuclear weapons includes several treaties and events. In 2010, the New START Treaty was signed by the United States and Russia. According to the New York Times, the treaty created an inspection and monitoring control of the weapons created and currently available in both the United States and Russia. It also placed limits on the nuclear weapons that the United States and Russia currently possesses, and limited it to 1,550 on both sides, thus creating a drastic cut on the nuclear weapons currently available on both sides. Another event that occurred regarding nuclear weapons was the 2012 Seoul Nuclear Summit, in which 53 heads of states attended. According to the Nuclear Security Summit website, the main purpose of the summit was to maintain the security of uranium and plutonium from terrorists, and working as an international community to protect these elements. The U.S. alone disposed of 68 tons of plutonium, which is actually equivalent to 17,000 nuclear weapons, which is comparable to the 19,000 nuclear weapons available today. Apart from this, the U.S. also helped remove 400 tons of plutonium in several countries and helped establish several security measures to help prevent them from falling in the wrong hands. As for the future, the U.S. has actually, at the end of the summit, the U.S. agreed to hold the first ever International Regulators Conference on Nuclear Security from December 4th to December 6th of the year 2012. The purpose of this summit is to secure the framework and secure and protect nuclear and radiological material and facilities, as well as establishing new ways for other countries to follow several policies to secure their weapons. In conclusion, the amount of destruction nuclear weapons could cause are a threat to us, the Earth, and future generations. However, the creation of new treaties and organizations are a step to securing the world by reducing arms significantly and maybe someday completely. Thank you.